computer seems to be struggling right now. One device. Oh, I have this stream open like multiple times. It might be part of it. Okay. I'm gonna try, technology permitting, to play some endless space. I think I'm gonna tune the graphics down a little bit. Probably a lot bit. Impossibling it up. I like Spiral 4 as an 8 Empire start. Wait, I already did Impossible. I'm doing Endless. Right? Yeah, I beat Impossible already. Okay. We're endlessing it up. So at this difficulty, obviously the game just becomes exploding stupid things in the game rather than like any sort of actually playing. So I'm choosing Horatio because I can clone my heroes, and my plan is basically to grab a hero, put him on a spaceship, go intercept somebody's scout, and then attack the scout every turn for like 20 turns. See, my spaceship's not going to have like weapons on it or anything, so I'm never going to destroy it, but I'm going to get 10 experience per turn doing this. Then I'm going to have a reasonably high level hero, clone him twice. Horatio gets a technology which allows another 2 heroes fairly quickly, so then I'm going to clone the hero another 2 times. And hopefully I'll have like a few absurd systems and be able to win. I may actually grab 2 heroes at the start, depending on what I get. When I played on Impossible, oh wow, this is an amazing roll. I have a commander plus pilot, so he's got all the stuff for combat, and I have an administrator plus corporate who has all the stuff for star systems. This is a very good start. Horatio starts on Arid for some reason, where like everybody else, as far as I know, starts on Terran. So that slows me down a bit, but it still seems definitely worth it to be Horatio. I wish I could tell if this was like 7. Because if this is 7, I think it's less than 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, something. Okay, this is an absurd start. That's a very, very good system. So I'm just going to send my colony ship straight there. Will I be able to win off this start? I don't know. It's endless difficulty. Gonna try. Gonna try my hardest. Usually I start on NOA fusion plants because it gets me plus 10 production on systems. It's a lot less impressive when you Horatio because your heroes get you so much production. It's probably still worth it. Turn 2, we get to colonize this ocean. I assume we start on the ocean since ocean's much better for research, and I have plus food on the planet. So I'll get it growing a bit faster. Didn't quite get there, but that's okay. And I'm gonna grab my first hero. I guess I'm gonna start with the system hero and throw him straight in here to get this going, I believe. I could throw him in here instead, because at the moment there's more happening there. 7 turns for alien grafting. It's a lot of turns. I should probably be doing a ton of math to work this out. Obviously he's going to end up here because there's much more potential in this system. My guess is I start him here until the system hits alien grafting, because he gets experience when I finish alien grafting. With your early game system heroes, you really need to get them to level 3 very quickly, because that gives you a gigantic production boost. This system looks absurd too. An ocean with microfactories and dust water. I guess dust water does, well, actually plus 5% hero experience is probably pretty amazing. And it does really good things for the planet too, and it's unlocked very early in the game. Xenology is one of the first technologies you can research. And Gedonics is fine. There's a methane, which is also production. So this could end up being a decent production system, maybe? I don't know. I'm thinking way far ahead, thinking about what I'm going to specialize it in already. We're a long way away from when I'm doing that. Okay, is that Hisso? I think that's Hisso. That's not very good if so. Hisso will just straight up kill you. So what I've done is, this is their scout. I've blockaded the system so it can't leave. I don't really mind making them pissed off at me, because they're going to declare war on me anyway. Guarantee it. That's very unfortunate actually, that I'm starting next to Hisso. And they're actually first on the scoreboard as well. In Spiral 4 there are basically 4 different 2-person starting areas, and then there's a center, and they're linked by wormholes. So I'm going to have to deal with the Hisso probably before I can get out into the center. Hopefully not before I can get out into the center, but it's a possibility. Let's see how long it will take before this hero can be assigned to the fleet. I met them a little faster than I was expecting. It's another 4 turns. My next hero costs 80, I believe, which means I get him in not that long. I'm pretty sure these are going to be kinetic, so I might just make a ship design. Throw a bunch of deflectors on it. I don't need that many, I don't think. Call this experience. And I'm interested to see how long it would take me to build that. Quite a while. There's only 114 to buy though. Yeah, I'm not sure that this ship is going to survive, basically, against the Hisso here. So I may need that to put a hero on. And if I can get 2 ships, I can have heroes on both and be leveling 2 heroes at once, because I think that I actually want to level 2 heroes when I have an absurd fleet commander plus an absurd system commander. Am I? No, I'm gonna get alien grafting first though. And yeah. I don't see any reason not to purchase that, I don't think. Because I'm gonna get enough money for my second hero before I have a second ship for him anyway. Okay, sometimes, I don't know what that is, but sometimes that happens. It's 2 turns, right? Okay. I don't think anything's actually happening now. One turn. Let's see if I can buy this yet. Probably I don't actually want to anyway. This is going to be a really good system. Okay. So research is complete. I believe I can assign this hero to this fleet now. Cool. I know all about the Anway fusion plants. I need to be able to colonize Tundra at some point, but not straight away. I can use Xenology as well, I think. So the Tundra has 2 red sang on it, which is going to give me 4% dust throughout the Empire. It's not a huge deal when you only have 2 systems. Where was the place with hero experience? Right there. What do I need for that? That's just Xenology, right? Okay. So I could just research Xenology. It's pretty much a lock that I'm going to need it. I could also research missiles and start missiling it up, or I could research isolation shields for plus research. I think I'm going to go isolation shields. It's sort of slow. Titanium has been identified in the galaxy and I don't see any of it, so I can't make missiles unless I find some, which is awkward. Okay, and now we enter like the super absurdly grindy part of the beginning of the game, as every single one of these battles takes like 30 seconds, and I need to do it over and over and over again to get my heroes leveled up. So I'm gonna be alt-tabbing into a different game throughout the fights. I have to decide which one I want to do. I don't know. What shall I play while these ships are fighting each other? Probably should be something sort of light on... Hopefully my ship just doesn't just die, by the way, because I am against the Hisso. I feel like they can shoot you pretty hard. Something that works well windowed, obviously, would be nice. And something that you can like do and then come back to and leave and then come back to. This is going to be sort of hard to actually find. Maybe we'll just like watch spaceships flying around for a bit while I'm thinking about that. Anyway, this is the wonderful endless space combat system. Jesus Christ, look at my ship's hit points just plummet. I'm going to lose that, which is sort of dumbfounding. Wow, okay. Well, that sort of throws a wrench in the plans. I wonder if that's endless difficulty doing that to me or what. That really sucks. So my hero is wounded. He won't cost much to heal though, I don't think. 25. He did level up, and I lost my fleet. So not only do I need to get this ship out, but I also have to go find the Hisso. And hopefully with all the deflectors that one has on it, there will be slightly less dying going on. I guess I'm going to put this guy in a system. I'm actually not sure that I can, because I just put him on. Okay, I can. I'm going to give him +3 labor, which is the prereq for +25 production on Star System. So very, very powerful early game thing to have. Alright. I wonder where those Hisso went. Need more money. Have Days of Our Lives on in the background, because it's the channel that the Olympics are going to be on at some point. Alright, I can buy that now. Pretty sure I want to grab another of those pretty quickly. I'm going to send it this way. Man, that's really slow. I guess your starting ship has engines or something. And this guy now has civil engineer. So I'm getting infinity production on this system. I have 37 production, so like 67% of my production is coming from my hero. I'm almost done with exploiting that planet, and then I'm going to get my factories. I'm going to get my factories here as well. How? I want to just click it. Thank you. Graphical glitches, okay. It's a nice polished looking game, obviously. Actually, like, in all seriousness, the game does look really nice and tends to not be terribly buggy or anything. Although some late game stuff confuses me. When I was playing on Impossible in the late game, there were really weird things going on with production times. And I don't really understand what they were. It was almost like when I was terraforming planets in a system, if I started terraforming another planet right after I'd finished one, it thought that it was the same production job as the last one. And just like told me it was gonna finish in one turn. I can buy that. I don't know that it's worth 67 dust. I think I'd rather be buying spaceships and heroes right now. I'm a little more interested in buying it here, actually, since this system has so much less production. I can clone my OP hero. 80 dust for, basically I'm getting 25 production in this system for a while. I would have to dismiss him eventually, because I'm going to want like level 20 heroes instead of level 3 heroes, and I don't have a way to level up a ton of them at once. I think for now, just skip it. This start it's been like okay, but losing my first ship sent me back a long, long way. Oh, I found him. He's gonna get away though. The system's already at 54 production. Okay. Have Xenology. I need Xenobotany at some point. I'd love to need advanced machining to get missiles on my ships, but I haven't found any titanium anywhere. Those definitely need titanium. I guess I'm going kinetics first then. And the second missiles don't need titanium. Okay, yeah, I know what all those say. That's fine. That's fine. Buy some of that. I'm gonna buy some of that. Let's see where he goes. 2 fleets. One's going this way. 2 are going that way. Okay. Unfortunately, since I started moving to this system, I have to keep going. Whoa! And there's their big fleet. Okay, so they already have 360 fleet power, which is several more than I'm going to have. I have 32 and no offensive weapons. I'm actually going to catch them there. They're going to get there first, and then maybe they move towards my home system. Anyway, I'm going to build another of these. Staterus. This system has slow enough production that I think I just need to build infrastructure on it, where this system has a ton of production, so I'm able to build spaceships out of it as well and still get the infrastructure out of the way later. I may be about to lose this ship too. I don't know. I'm going to have to retreat with it because I'm going to arrive at the yellow sun here and get attacked. Unless I can escape. Nope. 0 escaping. Alright, kinetics, missiles. They already have missiles. Missiles are actually okay here because they won't hit me before I retreat. They take 3 rounds of combat to get to my ship, and retreating takes 2 rounds of combat. It's sort of scary that they have them, though. I guess I don't know what else I was expecting. Anyway. You guys can watch my ship get shot up and then run away. Oh my god. Is this real? Wow. Endless is hard. That was several more damage than I expected to take. Jesus. Like, all I have on these ships is deflectors. Maybe I need more. Operation Level Heroes is not really working out. Let's check out this system. Seems insane. Okay, so there's a fleet headed for my home system. I can catch that one. And I need to colonize this jungle planet because I'm about to run out of space on the ocean. Basically, I'm not worried about wormholes because I have Hisso to deal with. The things that I'm really concerned about getting are non-baryonic particles for plus 40 research on star system. That improvement, that's just an insane improvement. I'm interested in getting futuristic game theory at some point because it gets me a plus 2 academy cap. That means 2 more heroes. I can get 3 heroes right now, that'll give me 5. And I'm interested in getting some sort of real weapons. I think ideally missiles. So that's going to take me 23 turns as it stands right now. I think I'm just going to go straight for missiles. And we're good. The Olympic Games opening right now? I need to do this quickly so it doesn't run away. Whew! Okay, so I have this little scouty thing trapped here. Let's move another ship back. Do some more exploring with this, I guess. I'm going to no longer have a hero in this system because he's going to be on a spaceship shooting at things. That's fine though. Get more food. At some point I need to research how to colonize Tundra too. This is like genuinely a good planet. This is genuinely an okay planet. At some point I'll research Eudonics and it'll be really good. Throwing my hero on here. Press the attack button. It has missiles. This is endless space. And it's like the most miserable game I've ever played. Getting absolutely destroyed. Apparently I need to build ships with flak on them. Can I survive? Probably not. I'm gonna retreat, I guess. Who puts missiles on their ships? Fortunately, I can retreat. Like, it doesn't even bother shooting the missiles when I throw a retreat out there because it only takes me 2 turns to get there. Run away. Okay. Why is that fleet gigantic? Look at the size of that thing. My hero has leveled up because retreating was, you know, a great learning experience for him. I'm not actually going to give him a skill because it raises his upkeep, and this guy is only getting like system skills anyway, so it wouldn't do very much for him while he's on a fleet. And could really use one of these. girlfriend thinks something's really funny. Really funny. I may have to go find out what this is.
These are the 50 cutest things. Okay, it's funny. There it is again. Okay, now look at this one. The pug who pushed her toy baby pugs around in a stroller with a parasol.
Oh my god.
And like, she went to the ocean.
Oh my god. Okay, that was pretty funny. I don't know, they're just gonna fly away now, and I'm gonna lose them. Right? Where are you going? Oh, he's coming this way, though. Okay. Can I lock this up here? Maybe. Hopefully he like doesn't attack me, because he could definitely attack my ship and kill it. But I think that like the AI thinks that that's a scouting fleet and so doesn't attack with it, or something like that. They seem to just be okay with getting stuck in my system. I can buy this next turn, but it's gonna, oh actually I can, yeah okay, I want to buy that next turn. This has been an awkward start. You have discovered the system of Bundus. I've seen worse systems. I'm not even going to bother exploring over there. There's no way I'm going to get to colonize it. I do want to colonize Cerna before the Hisso do, because that's a genuinely good system. I'm not really terribly worried about these central systems. I need to build up a fleet and go kill the Hisso. And that should be doable if I level up a super ludicrous fleet hero, dude. Is my stream saying that I'm playing Endless? It's saying I'm playing Impossible. There we go. Alright. I'll get there in a turn. Building another one here from other hero. Yeah, this all seems fine. Mopey, but fine. I'm just going to keep building infrastructure in this system. It's sort of a throwaway system at this point. I guess I could build a colony ship. 10 turns. So have colonized Bundus. Okay, so I should be able to get my hero on the flagship by doing this. That, yeah, okay. Seems like cheating, but whatever. And then hopefully I can do these battles without my ship getting destroyed. I have a lot of flak on it. Let's find out. Shattered Plans? I've never played that game. I don't think I've heard of it. There's one missile, and I really hope that my flak manages to shoot that down. I have like 8 flak. Doesn't look like I took any damage. Okay. So we might be good here. I'm going to be spending quite a lot of time for the rest of this session of playing doing this, watching ships fly past each other without dealing any damage. So let's look up Shattered Plans, because I'll basically be able to Alt-Tab. Okay, so we did that battle. My hero gets 10 experience for flying past a ship without shooting at it. Which is basically my entire game plan. That's exactly how I intend to win. Okay, just end this turn. If we look at the scores, we'll see that I am at 99, which is a long way away from the 242 of the leader. Whoa, those were like updating in real time. 243 of the leader. Because the AI moves at the same time as you. We found Kerr. Kerr has Hydra Meal. This is a pretty sweet resource. Adds to the growth rate of your system and of your empire. Let's do one of these again. Actually, I can just auto this. Oh my god, if I can auto this, the game will be so much more enjoyable. And I think I can. How did I take damage? Okay, well I can't auto it. Oh, that was the wrong ship. Oops. Okay. I probably shouldn't have done that. Hey Patricia. Okay, yes, I can auto that.
The ceremony is going to be broadcast at 7. Oh, nice! I was like, bastards, they're not showing it live. Are you watching this? No, wait. Oh, I'm not going to have to see it.
Apparently they're delaying the Olympic opening ceremony. Way to go, guys. Yeah, so I can auto those battles. That's good. Let's level up some heroes. There's a lot of talking about pugs pushing other pugs around in strollers right now in the background. Okay. So I have a second awesome hero waiting to be recruited. Hello, game. Please work. Alright. H. Adrift. Sweet name. This guy is a pilot and a commander, which means that he gets really good fleet stuff and he gets really good pilot stuff, which is like the same thing as fleet stuff as far as I can tell. Just throw him on this. And now we can do this over and over again. Harry's adrift. Yeah, there's no reason to actually give them skills at the moment.
Because I mean, it's happening now.
Yeah,
But it's 7 something in the middle of the night in England, so I'm pretty sure. Because I saw it in the news.
I think we're good. The systems aren't doing much. This one probably needs to build something to go colonize Surma, but for the most part what's happening right now is I'm leveling up heroes. And my systems just sort of suck and aren't as good as other people's because it's endless difficulty. So, of course not. I guess I was already building a colony ship in Staterus, but that's okay. I'm going to send another one down this way to try and find a fourth system. Looks like I can do it here, and I'll have titanium. I'll have to research the tundra colonizing technology, but that's pretty easy to do. Auto that. Apparently I can't attack until the first one finishes autoing. Even autoing engagement takes 5 seconds for some reason. It's all set up for multiplayer is, I suppose, the reason. Although I don't know why having like 45-second manual engagements is good for multiplayer. Seems actively terrible. What does it cost to clone this guy? 140. So once I hit 140, I'll clone this system guy. I'll probably have him at level 8. At that point, he's gonna make Zinnius an absurd system, or maybe I'll just throw him in Sarma. Anyway, he will be able to get the systems growing very, very quickly, and I'll probably just throw him in a system until it's full of population, and then move him on to the next one that needs to grow fully. And yeah, from like the level 8 hero, I don't think I'll have any more heroes until my guys who are leveling themselves up get to 20, at which point I'll dismiss the level 8 one, reclone the level 20, etc. These ships are leveling up too, which is sort of nice. I can upgrade them to ships which actually shoot at things as well, if I so desire later on in the game. And they'll already have a ton of experience on them. Experience on ships just gives a like percentage boost to the weapon and defense power. Okay. Oh, whoops. I just realized my ship that's just sitting at Surma for the sole purpose of stopping a lone colony ship from colonizing it is not actually blockading the system, which would have been potentially embarrassing. I'm going to close these other windows. Alright. The Hisho want peace. That's nice and all, but I think there's zero chance I can ever accept that. Like, first off, they're just going to kill me as soon as they feel like it, pretty much. And also, I would no longer be able to grind this thing. I'm going to throw ships on these empty systems to try to stop pirates spawning at them, because I am pretty sure that a pirate fleet could just kill my entire empire right now. So could the Hisho if they decided to attack me. But they seem so friendly. I don't want to hit refuse, I'm just going to not respond. Seems like the best way to handle this diplomatic situation. Transmission lost. Somewhere in space. Plus 10, plus another 10. So the fleet commander guy is going to get a hero ability, which is going to almost by itself win me the game, hopefully, should I happen to win the game. The ability is, what's it called? It's like emergency shelter or something. And in battles you can use it, and any ships which are killed while you're using it are still alive at the end of the battle with 5% hit points. Why? How can you be unhappy here? Overpopulation disapproval. Wait, 39% is unhappy? I guess that's endless difficulty, huh? So maybe I should lower the tax rate. Yeah, I think I should. Yeah, so I'm just going to have 2 or 3 fleets, probably just 2, with a level 20 fleet hero attached to them. Probably every single ship in the fleet is going to be on 5% hit points, and we're just going to go around blowing things up in one battle phase. It will say that it's a draw because all of my ships will get destroyed, but then my fleet will still be alive afterwards. And this wouldn't work even remotely in multiplayer because you can just select the battle card which counters it, and then it doesn't work. Fortunately the AI doesn't do that very often. It will sometimes and I'll just lose the fleet, but I'll be able to rebuild it. How close am I getting? Still only level 4. I wonder what the prereqs for emergency shelter actually are, I'm not sure. But basically, as soon as I get emergency shelter, I can start building spaceships with like nothing but missiles on them and send them at people's faces. No, I don't. Okay. Didn't do this turn, did I? It sucks that there's nothing that like automatically scrolls through your fleets to tell you to give them orders. Next turn I get to clone this guy. He's still only level 6. He'll be level 7 though. That'll be definitely a hero worth having. Jeez, those things are slow. Alright, so I have another reproducer here. Get some more research going. Which one's my colony ship? Send that way. The Hisso have been so kind as to not even blockade the system, so I can actually move the colony ship out of it. And I get a level 8 hero clone. No, level 7 hero clone. I'm going to throw him in here. Oh, that's not ready yet. I'm going to throw him in here. And then like 6 turns from now, when I'm allowed to move him again, I'll throw him somewhere else. Let's give him some abilities. I think plus 30 approval would be good. And then a ton of extra food. So he's now giving plus 50 food as well. So this system is ecstatic and it has 135 surplus food. It's going to grow very quickly. Gonna need to research how to colonize Tundra pretty soon. Fortunately, it's only costing me 2 turns at this point. How big is the whole map? This is a huge map, so I cannot show you exactly, but this gives you an idea. This is what I've discovered so far, and I'm at the edge, so all of the graphics that look like a spiral galaxy are pretty much going to have discoverable systems in there. I get Dust Water, which gives plus 5% hero experience. That's sort of nice. This is a very good planet. Microfactories on it as well. Yeah, I'm gonna flip the hero over there as soon as I can, but 5 more turns before I'm allowed to. I wonder how the scores are looking. I bet not very good. Oh, I'm only getting doubled. And the Hisso are not doing super well of late, which is good because I'm about to try to kill them, I think. Yeah, as you can see, the system's getting pretty big pretty fast. I can now give ships decent missiles, which is really like all I care about. I don't need to give them shields or anything. At some point I might, but I don't think that's a huge priority right now. And I think we're good. Do I have like 0 income? -1 income. Okay, yeah, so getting this hero in Xenius, he has a decent upkeep cost. 14 dust per turn. And this system is actually making almost no dust. Jungle are very good for production, and oceans are very good for research. But Terran planets are the like high-end economy planets. So I'm going to have to do something, perhaps soonish, about the fact that I'm running out of money. But I don't actually have anything to spend the money on right now, in particular anyway. I'm mostly just using it to pay upkeep costs. Having the hero in this system means that I build infrastructure very, very quickly too. So I'm almost ready to build spaceships out of there. So like reasonable options from here are compact fusion reactors get me faster ships. That's pretty huge. Heading up to non-baryonic particles gets me +40 research on star systems. That's like absolutely massive. And then over here, getting improved fleet management lets me stick another 2 ships into a fleet. Right now I think I only get 5 ships maximum flying out together, but I'll be able to get up to 7. And that would be pretty useful, and it also is a prereq for getting another 2 heroes. So I need to do all of those things, I think. If I'm going to do all those things, I think it makes sense to get the one that gives me tons of research first, because it lets me do all of those things faster. I could actually colonize this system if I wanted, I guess. I'll colonize it as well. Killing some dudes. It's sort of nice how I have, I mean, just like the map layout when the game started, I have these 3 systems, and the only, I don't know what these are called, the only like space link is from my home system to them. Otherwise they're isolated, so I can sort of backfill them at my own pace. Eventually you get to a point where you can travel without using these little lines. But, well, at least for me it will take a while. I don't know how quickly the AI will get there on Endless. It probably won't take them nearly as long, actually. Can I flip the hero over yet? I don't think I'm quite there. 3 more turns. Did I do this? I did this. How are my heroes? 5 and 7. Okay. I sort of just want to build here. It's a terrible system though. I mean, this one isn't that great either. It's going to start at unhappy. I don't have a single thing to build here really. I think I'm going to start building spaceships. So let's design this spaceship. I will call it missiles. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it missiles. Obviously not the most complex design. This system I think is done with infrastructure. I need a colony ship. And then I'll be ready to build missiles there too. Two more turns until my hero can flip. Somebody leveled up. Level 6. Alright, cool. I don't need to get him to level 20 before I can take the Hisso out. I should really look up. This will not take me very long. Look up what exactly the prereqs are. I guess this isn't doing much here anymore. I don't need it down there either though. I'll just leave it here. Nothing doing. I'm not making any money, so I don't have to worry about spending any money. Building ships slowly. Everything's sort of going to plan. Have to remember to do this every turn. I wonder how many turns I've missed it. I probably have. And okay. What was I just about to do? I feel like I was just about to do something. I was looking this up. So, commander heroes can get emergency shelter, and the prereq is veteran 3, which requires veteran 2, which requires veteran 1, which requires just the first ability. So that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can already get it. Neural robotics does not a whole lot for me. None of this stuff is exciting. I need to blow up, well, I guess blow up 1 missile per round, because that's how combat works right now. The Hisso have blocked off the wormhole, so I can't go out and meet other people. But I'm like weirdly okay with that. I'm not sure that meeting other people would do very much for me right now. I am still only getting doubled. I'm surprised. Endless doesn't seem all that impossible to me. just yet. Flip this guy over. So now the system is growing like a preteen. I'm going to have happiness problems on these two systems that I'm building down here. Honestly, like, I'm not even sure that it's right to be settling these systems just now. I don't need titanium. How are you content? 60 from Empire. Okay. When I make the next system, everything's going to be discontent. Well, unhappy, I guess, is another way to say that. And we have pirates. Pirates. That's a 780 power fleet. Probably full of missiles. That's problematic. And it has 4 ships in it probably, so I need to get 4 missile cruisers and go blow that up. And I'm 5 turns away from having 1. So that could take a while. It's also way down here. It takes my ships a long time to get down there. I didn't really do the whole researching how to give them engines. Be okay maybe. Did this system just grow twice in 1 turn? I think it did. I didn't know that you could do that. That's swell. Okay. Cool. Oh, I need to do this. I'm glad that trying to hit the end of turn button failed. I should probably do that first thing every turn instead of last. Alright. 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 Alright, 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 alright. Oh, now. Hey, ladies. Little singing for you there. Okay, we have a random event. So this game oh, that's okay, I approve. This game throws random events at you. Every now and then you get stuff that's terrible, like all of your fleets getting half movement for like 15 or 30 turns or however long. Losing population on systems, etc. And you can get stuff which is really good. This one's pretty good. All my heroes get a free 50 experience. So this guy in System Surma, probably getting plus 20% food is the most appealing option, because he already has plus 50 food on him. So let's grab that. Growth is getting absolutely ridiculously out of control in this system. The other heroes I'm not actually giving skills because it would just cost me more to upkeep them. I have a reproducer here. The hardened framing is like the regular first barracks sort of building. It makes your ships a little bit better. I'm not sure that it's worth it just yet to grab one. I do need to colonize some tundra, I think. And this one gives me happiness just from the planet, so let's do that first. Because I'm about to run out of places to put new citizens. Let's fly down that way. Let's do some shooting. Pow, pow, pow. Level 8. Fleet Commander's level 8, and that guy's level 9. nothing else is interesting. Let's blockade this system. Why not? Let's blockade this system too. Rawr. Pretty unlikely anyone will show up there. I believe I'll need 2 fleets to deal with these Hisso fellows. Which unfortunately means that I probably need to research futuristic game theory before I'm actually making any progress. That's going to take a long time. I'll do my best though. Pow, pow, pow. This thing's probably getting a little bit of experience. I guess I can't actually see how much experience it has, but I imagine that their scout is getting 1 experience per battle. And it's doing 2 a turn for like the rest of the game. Little game event congratulating me on having a level 10 hero. Thank you. I tried very hard, you know. People just cannot see the amount of suffering that I went through. I'd like to thank my parents. Alright. We have colonized an arid planet. I should probably be exploiting these planets in some way, but I don't know which one to do. Exploitation is like quite low production cost to do. So as the game progresses, you're like flipping the exploitations on systems quite a lot. Do some laser gun stuff. Pow pow pow. And we're good. The pirates have blockaded my system. Fortunately, they don't seem to be invading it yet. Hello. Alright, so some production got finished. Looks like I've already queued up the next stuff. What? That guy. There we go. God, that system grows fast. One of those next. I'm 7 turns away from non-baryonic particles. So the one thing that these mopey little systems that I'm doing, that I'm making, do, one thing that they do, yeah, whatever, they can build whatever that building is that gives me 40 research. And that sort of makes it worth having a, like, 4 population do-nothing system, I think. Because they also make the entire empire unhappy. You just leveled up. This guy just leveled up just from like sitting there. I think they get 1 experience a turn just for being assigned to a place. And it's going to be 1.05 when you consider that I have Red Sang. Although I sort of suspect that it just rounds it down. Because I'm noticing that these guys always get 10. And they should be getting 10.5. Settle the system. Of course it's unhappy. So I'm now at minus 21 from expansion disapproval. I can lower the tax rate more. What does this look like? I feel like here's probably a sweet spot. So lowering it gets me more research. That's like plus 10 research, plus 9 production, bunch of food, 10 production. Yeah, that's gotta be worth 10 dust per turn. Okay. Still only getting my score doubled. The problem is that once we get to the mid-game, like one of the AI is probably going to start conquering other AI and running away with the game. And I need to try to, probably I won't be keeping up with them, but I need to try to stay in a position where I can kill them using ridiculous game exploits. And not just have them completely overwhelm me, despite them. Okay, I have a thing with missiles on it. Just having one doesn't do much for me. 220 fleet power, that's cool. Alright, I'm gonna put it back in the hangar. Oh, I have to do the laser guns. Forgot about that. I wish they would fix the part of the game that was waiting for battles to complete in some way. Okay. We're good, right? We're good. Why are you not doing anything? Computer game. Where did my info go? This is cool. Alright. Okay. Good. Hit you with flames. Yeah, this is a level 3 ship now, so is this. My ships are extremely adept at deflecting 1 missile per combat round. System is pretty much at a point where ready to just make missile ships. Let's do that. I think I'll grow it to full before I move this guy over to one of these systems. I'm going to move him over to one of these systems, I think. Yeah, fill this system up. Seems like a good idea. But I think I want to grow Cerna fully before I do. No, changed my mind. I don't think I need to. Actually, this system has a blockade on it, so it's not actually producing any science or dust. Maybe it is producing dust, but just happens to produce 0 of it. Anyway, I'm going to wait on that, I think. What did that just tell me I'd built? Kind of being important, I guess. So, I think the game's going slowly at end of turn because it's a huge map. So like, this wavy thing is a wormhole, and that gets me to this system, and that system's going to be connected to all sorts of systems in the center. And then there are going to be 3 more wormholes, or maybe some of these are linked with more than one wormhole, connecting to other little like backwater 2-player starting points. What would be awesome would be if I could take over the system and start colonizing in here before the AI does, because it is a decent amount faster to colonize systems than it is to take them over. I'm just not really sure that I can do that. Did I already do the lasers? I didn't think I did. Seemed like it thought I did. Have another level up. Level 11. Looks like the pirates are coming this way. Alright, well if the pirates are coming this way, let's put a hero in the system. See, now instead of making 0 dust, it's making minus 16 because of the hero's upkeep. Much better. 90 food per turn, like you do. Isotope factories seem fine. I'm saving up money right now because 2 turns from now I'm going to have non-baryonic particles. And there's going to be some infrastructure buying, I think. Hey, MR, are you Mr.? That's how I read your name, but there's lots of underscores. If you have any questions about the game, anything you'd like to have specifically explained, let me know. There's some possibility that people will watch this after it's recorded, so I don't want to repeatedly explain the same things, but if I haven't explained it yet, then I'll give it a good explanation. And if I already explained it, I'll just like briefly say what it does. What it do. I should exploit this planet. Fortunately, there's not terribly much I can do with it, but anyway. One more turn for non-baryonic particles. Alright, cool. Trey, cool. And 11. Yep, these end of turns sure take a while. I don't really understand what's happening end of turn, because the AI all moves like simultaneous to you, but I guess something very important is happening. The system's already ecstatic, so I don't gain a whole lot from giving him more happiness production.
Yeah, I'm coming back. I'll probably bring her over so you guys can meet her. Yeah. What to do.
Okay.
What's your name? Paula.
Paula.
Like Paula.
My roommate's off to get her sister from the airport. Bye, Patricia. Okay, so let's exploit this, colonize that, and build magnetic field generators. Plus 40 of the researches. I would love to have various things. My research is a lot faster now because I made giant systems, so that's nice. I'm going to get faster ships, then I'm going to go up to game theory. No, I'm going to go straight up to game theory. Screw faster ships. This one gives me better planetary exploitation. This one gives me the ability to offer peace to the AI. Yeah, it's funny. So I'm going to do better planetary exploitation. Do I have any of these luxury resources? I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't. Maybe I will though, after I conquer these wonderful systems. Looks like they have some transvine. Alright. And some proto-orchids.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think 20% production is the first thing on a hero. Like, if you look at this system, it's getting me, what, 12 production or something? So it's obviously far worse than plus 25 production, which is an awesome one. I don't think it gets me more than the plus 30 happiness, because 30 happiness is giving me ecstatic. This was a prereq. Plus 20 food and plus 30 food both seem better than plus like 11 or 12 production. And this is another, what, 10, 12 food. I think I got it about where you want it. I think it does change a lot depending on like who you're playing as, because Horatio plays a little weird because of cloning heroes. Alright, so I have magnetic field generators on the way. I'm probably going to have to buy a lot of those because my systems cannot actually produce a single thing on their own. Well, I mean, obviously it's going to scale better, but I'm going to have level 20 heroes everywhere in like a few turns by the time that I actually care about like things which scale. Unlike in most games, I feel like most games where you level up, like the latter levels take infinity experience. In this game, I think it's just like 40 experience per level or something. Maybe it changes by difficulty level. Let's look at what these guys actually need. So he's level 11, and at 420 he hits level 12, so he's probably around 40 experience per level. Sure, yeah. This all seems fine. Fortunately, the pirates went, like, over there for some reason, because they're pirates, and pirates just do what they want. Okay, another hero has arrived in my academy. Hey, That's another pretty sweet hero. In fact, he's like sort of identical to the one I already got. Probably will never be hiring any heroes which are not clones of the heroes that I already have. So that's not so exciting. Two systems which are awesome, many systems which are terrible. Ooh, who are you? Is that Sophons? No. Is that like the human empire? Is that the Pilgrims? I think that's the Pilgrims. We have some Pilgrims coming to say hi. Are you going to attack us? Maybe. Hello. I'm gonna blockade the system real quick, because I don't want them going down here and messing things up. We have met the Pilgrims. I have no idea how they got through Hisso land. Hisso must have decided not to kill them. The Hisso are coming over here too, just to say hi, I guess. We are currently in a state of Cold War with all the AI, which means that we can have battles outside of influence areas, but not inside influence areas. So this big red circle is my influence area. Surma doesn't create an influence area yet. It's an outpost for another 11 turns before it turns into a colony, at which point you can see this like faint gray circle. That's like its vision, and that will become just influence area. But I think it's within the influence area from Zinnius anyway. Zinnius, Zerma, Surma, Staterus, Kur, Surte. Very normal names. How is the system that I threw that hero in actually doing? Because I would like him back in Zinnius. Zinnius has some more growing to do. And this system looks like it's... I mean, it looks like we sort of worked out what's going on here pretty well. Probably if he leaves minus 30, I guess. Snow would still be fine. Just throw him in here. How much did that mess things up? Not much. Still a totally fine system. Not like overwhelmingly good or anything, but mediocre and okay. Exactly what I've always strived for in life. 601 dust. That's more dust than I have. What are all these red things? Threatened by enemy fleets. A lot of my systems are threatened by enemy fleets. Ooh, the Hisso have blockaded? So I guess that system is not defended by my borders. Let's go shoot at them with missiles. I have improved fleet management, so I can get 7 command points in a fleet, and I'm 7 turns away from more heroes. More heroes is going to be sweet. You saw some like weird border stuff changing. I think that's because Zinnius just grew. I noticed some weird stuff changing. But yeah, you're doing fine. I'm gonna do some shooting now. What do you got? Kinetic. Let's actually watch this because it's gonna be the first battle out of the like 80 plus that I've fought in the game in which I shoot down an enemy ship. I managed to lose one of my own, but we are pretending that never happened. I managed to lose 2 of my own? No. That was close though. So I'm just, my cards are just a defensive card to try to stop me from getting shot by too many kinetics. Then a couple of nano repair systems because their ship is going to be dead, and my ship is going to need to repair a little. I don't think those both get played, but I think the medium range phase card gets played a lot. Explosions. They... You off to your mother's?
They Trader Joe's.
Okay. Yeah. Alright. So yeah, they decided to go with the tradition, which is to pretend that when things get blown up in space, there are fiery explosions. Because why wouldn't physics work like that? I can't think of a reason. We're really not like getting closer on that one, are we? I'm gonna go... I guess that's sort of nice. This ship basically didn't lose any hit points, and it looks like it leveled up from that fight. I'm gonna go blow up this thing now, I guess. Maybe. I think I'm allowed to blow it up, but I'm not sure. It's weird because we're Cold War, so usually they wouldn't even be allowed to move to that system, but when you don't know that there's a another player's area around the system, you can move into it even when you're Cold War, and then they're like just sort of stuck. Alright, I have 2 of these, so if we look at my stuff here, I actually had a decent amount of science already, but that added like another 50% to my science already. I'm going to be getting another 120 out of these. Fleets do the moving, heroes do the lasers. Thank you. And thank you. I'm gonna need to pay for some more heroes real soon. Actually, I might not bother cloning my system hero a second time until he's level 20. That's probably wrong. Yeah, I definitely should. So that's 2 turns from now. I'll be getting another couple of heroes. Somewhat exciting. I don't know what I'm going to do with them exactly. That system is completely full. And all the other systems suck except for the one I already have a hero on. Congratulations on sucking systems. I guess I could research sustainability and colonize this desert. I mean, it's not like super exciting or anything. But yeah. You can research stuff down here unless you colonize more planets, and it looks like sustainability would only take me a turn. There's probably other stuff I need down there. There is a man blowing leaves literally 10 feet from me on the other side of the window. Cool. I hope that's not too loud. Man, did I forget to do the hero lasers that turn? I might have. Hisso could not help but notice that your rate of expansion has gone from... What? That's not a sentence. But Hisso could not help but notice that your rate of expansion and has gone from admiring you to worrying about your intentions. That's interesting. I find that especially interesting because I'm now just about getting tripled, probably by the Sophons. I'm pretty sure yellow is Sophons with the colors that I set up at the beginning of the game. They get ludicrous amounts of research and then their score is like, it just balloons up. And then they get killed by somebody who actually makes spaceships. Let's merge this fleet. Shoot lasers? Yeah, let's shoot at this. Hopefully it doesn't kill me. I'm gonna go manual mode because I'm not convinced that I can like auto this without one of my ships getting destroyed. Pathetic as it may seem. Also, the Pilgrims have beam weapons. This is the first time I've fought anyone with beam weapons. This is probably the only one that does a single thing, so I'll do that one. That's bold. They decided to go with nano repair systems to increase their hit points from 100% to still 100% and reduce the amount of damage their weapons did by 10% for the phase. That's a beam weapon. It's sort of depressing when it shoots one at a time. Still explosions. Alrighty then. So I'm getting close to actually having a fleet. Not particularly close, but I mean it's within it's within striking distance. Oh no, the pirates are coming. Well, this is not good at all. So it looks like I'm going to run over here. Fortunately, the pirates have not yet worked out how to give their ships engines, so they move at 2 spaces per turn. I can get more heroes, and yes, I will. What else is there to research? There's quite a lot of stuff to research. I can get better missiles. I can get sustainability to colonize a desert. I could get efficient shielding, which gives me way more missiles on my missiles. I'm going to start with this, because I think I'm going to have to send some ships down to kill pirates. And I'll make it faster. And yeah, Zinnius, what are you doing? We're making missiles. Keep doing that. Yeah, Approve. We're going to shoot the lasers. Hero is level 12. Hey, you just got 12 experience? Why did you get 12 experience that time? Do I get like more experience because their ship is leveled up maybe? That would be sort of funny. This guy got 12 experience too. I think like their ship leveled up and now I get more experience from flying past it without either of us hitting each other. Okay, over to my academy. I don't need to clone the fleet commander guy yet. Like, doing so I don't think would do a single thing, but I will clone my system commander, throw him in where? Surma is the biggest system. I could throw him in here instead to grow it and build infrastructure. I sort of like that. And I need to actually give him abilities probably. System's at 81%, so I think just one happiness gets it to ecstatic. Yep, that's good. I guess I'd probably like get all of these. Yeah, I got all of those. Okay. So now this hero can start... Well, I can either go veteran. Veteran is sorta... It gives me plus to all the attributes. In a system, only 2 of the attributes matter for a single thing. So it's like plus 2 attributes. And the only thing that's like appealing about veteran is that at veteran 4 you get plus 2 to all attributes, so it's like plus 4 attributes, and then you get a 5th skill, cyber skilled, which has a prereq veteran 4, which gives you 2 abilities. So if you add it all up, like 2 extra abilities, like I can select 2 more when I take cyber skilled. If you add it all up, I get 10 abilities for 4 points plus another 2. It's probably like on average 3 points, 16 for 5 points, so it's a little bit better probably than other stuff. So I think I'll do that. Wit lets you do all sorts of very cool things with trade routes, which I just like. I have absolutely no optimism regarding the ability for peaceful empires which want to trade with me to stay alive. So I'm not really prioritizing wit terribly much. Probably, I don't know, I don't think a single one of those was even the slightest bit appealing. All the abilities that doing that unlocked. I have missiles here somewhere, don't I? Do I have them here? Where are my missiles? I thought I made more missiles. Going to Staterus. Oh, he's hiding behind the name. Okay. Like you do. And otherwise, I believe this turn is done. Just check this again. Alright. Now that the leaf blower man has stopped blowing leaves, the dog barking dog is barking at him. Because, like, blowing leaves is totally fine, but emptying garbage is not. So I can unlock wormhole travel, but I cannot get to the wormholes. I can... Actually, I want to take this. This gives me plus population. And a lot of my systems are filling up. Okay, pirates are now invading. Screw you guys, pirates. Man, I hope they don't roll with tactics. Anyway, I'm gonna go kill them. This should be enough to kill them. I hope. Unless they're like packing flak. I can't imagine pirate ships packing flak. Alright. So what I'm going to do is when this fleet actually gets there, I'm going to clone my shooting up guy hero. I'm going to put my cloned shooting up guy hero in the fleet. I'm going to train him so that he knows all about emergency shelter. And then I'm going to send my fleet at the pirates in emergency shelter. And I should come out with all my guys alive if things go well. Can I buy these yet? 522. Man, that's rough. The system is like, gosh, your starting system is always so mopey. Alright. I have more missiles. Gonna send them over there. Man, I bet the guys in that fleet, like, I bet they feel pretty dumb about flying over to this system. I bet few of them suspected that what was going to happen was they were just going to get blockaded for 50 years, and then like 2 different ships would fly past them once per year. But that's exactly what happened. We're really in like a very wide open sort of spot now, where there's all sorts of stuff I could research and it would all make some amount of sense. Like, I can go up to quantum communications, which gets me more command points on fleets, so I can get much larger fleets, plus 2 command points per new ship class unlocked. So I unlock ship classes with this research, and each of those would give me plus 2 command points. I could do that. At some point I'll want to do it. I'm going to try to skip as many of these low military technologies as possible, because if I get up to, well, first off, just when I get up to radiation proofing, I can research these ones, and they just like completely obsolete the stuff down here. So it saves me all that research that I would have put into here, because there's a different path to get there, and then it gives me really good kinetic weapons, and I don't have to do the prerequisite kinetic weapons. Or if I like get really greedy, I can go all the way up to positron containment, and then I can get like these super good ones of everything, and just like skip this entire tree just about. I don't really know what's going to happen there, but those are both options. The problem I have right now is that if my opponents just put flak on all of their ships, I think I lose. So I sort of want to research beam weapons so that I have a variety of attacks, so that having flak on ships doesn't just insta-kill me. Beam weapons require Hyperium, so I'm going to research Hyperium, well, core mining, which reveals Hyperium, see if I actually have any of it, because if I don't, there isn't much reason to research beam weapons, is there? Friggin' pirates. Did I do the lasers? I did the lasers. Ooh. Look at that. Level 4. Okay. Can I buy this yet? Still can't buy it, guys. Okay, I don't see a lot of Hyperium. I see 0 Hyperium. There's Hyperium on Bundus. That's great. I'm glad. Tell me more about systems that I may never conquer. Alright, so there's not much reason to research beam weapons. It's unfortunate. I mean, I could go up to flawless machining, and this gets me beam weapons without Hyperium, but I feel like that's a little bit much. I don't know. Where's the next chance I have to get beam weapons? God, it's a long way away. Maybe I do want to do that. I don't want to do it. Maybe I do have to do it, though. I can research artificial atmosphere. Notice that this technology is orange. That's because it's Empire-specific technology. Only Horatio gets this technology, and this building is only for me too. It's also orange. Plus 20 food on star system. The problem is that my heroes are doing so much more than that. I just don't need that. It's sort of a worthless technology for me. I don't know what to do. Get better missiles? I guess I could get better missiles. That would sort of help against flak. It would be sort of cool to have invasion power on my ships so that I could actually conquer the systems that I blockade and attempt to invade. Yeah, let's just do that. Hyperium has been identified in the galaxy, and you have none of it. Alright, I have endothermic structures now. I can build those and make my system slightly bigger. And I will. Still can't buy this, I bet. Still can't buy it. Alright, I need to remember to put a hero on this fleet before I move over there next turn. And I need to remember to do the lasers, always. Always the lasers. None of the ships involved in this fight have anything remotely resembling lasers. Actually, I wonder if flak looks like lasers in this game. I don't think it does. I don't think that's how flak works. Those are some very, very impressive looking heroes. Okay. Just so you guys are forewarned, I'm going to play another 20 minutes probably, and then I'm going to go out, get some food, some lunch and stuff, and get ready for my roommate's sister to get here and like be sociable and say hi and the like. Probably be a little more human than just like saying hi. May say like, how are you doing as well. I don't know. Alright, we have a hero here. Basically, I'm not giving my fleets any defense anyway. So like, giving him Defender 1 would give me +3 defense on hero, and that would do various cool things, like my flak would have better